Hey guys, Scott Gaylor from Tone Junkie Chronicles. I'm here today to talk to you about the Waza Air headphones and kind of a really cool thing. I want to start this by saying I am a Boss artist. I do contract work for Boss. So I do trade shows, demos, clinics, camps. I play at NAMM for them. I do beta testing, whatever it is, I do stuff for the company. I am not an actual employee though, I'm a contract employee. And this is a personal vlog slash review. This is not sponsored by Boss. They did not pay me for this. So I just want to make that really clear up front so there's no confusion. Now that all that fun stuff is out of the way, I was like many people when this came out. I was pretty skeptical. $400 for a set of headphones. But then I thought about it. The thing for me, particularly when I was younger, was this, a Rockman X100, which I still have. This is the original one I got for Christmas when I was like maybe 14. And I got this because my parents didn't want to hear me play at volume at night anymore. And I would practice pretty much nonstop. And you had headphones out, you had audio in so you could put a cassette tape or take the headphone out of your record player and play along to stuff. Yes, I'm that old record player. And this was a great unit. It ate batteries like a champ. It powered through power supplies, man. I've had a bunch of power supplies. This is actually one of my favorites, which is the adapter that then it goes to a power supply. This thing's been through hell and back, but this was it. This was the original one. And I've had a lot of different things in between there. But after that, the Ibanez one, I believe Area had one. Most recently, in 2005, I had a MP3 player from Tascam that you could slow stuff down, speed stuff up, that had built-in guitar sounds. Kind of looked like an oversized iPod. That was really cool as well. But none of them were great. This was probably still the best. But this is big, and it's not the easiest thing to kind of to log around. So the next step of this was going to use an interface. So I would have to use an Apogee Jam. I would have to connect it to my phone, which I'm using my other phone here, but I'd connect it here. Then I'd have a guitar cable. Then I'd have another set of headphones, right? I'd have all this. And then I wouldn't be able to charge my phone, so I'd only have limited time. So I had to be smart about how I could do it. You couldn't use a battery case with most of the interfaces with the iPhone. And it was a lot of work. So if I was at a hotel room and I wanted to warm up or practice or work on songs, this was all the steps that I had to get there. Plus, this is $100. These are a couple $100, and you got a cable. We're at the same price point. And let's face it, this is a lot of stuff. And let's see, these are all the different headphones that I used with that setup. So these were my favorites at the time. Studiophile Q40s from M Audio. They had the best bass or low end for guitar. And then the KRK 8400s, which I used pretty regularly because I use Rocket 8s and Rocket 5s, this kind of gets the job done. So I was using these as well. And again, I want to say when I got these are 200 and these are 3, somewhere in that ballpark. If I'm wrong, internet, please correct me, but I got these a long time ago. So again, 2 sets of headphones that cost a lot of money. Then my favorite set of headphones recently are the V-Motos. I believe these are the 200s. I don't remember. I've had these forever. These are not wireless. This is another thing. None of these headphones I just showed you are wireless. So we're talking a lot of money and no wireless. So a lot of stuff going on there. I'm just going to set that back over here. But now it comes to these. And not only are they stylish and cool, they're pretty lightweight. So ear fatigue isn't really an issue. They travel well. The cool thing is this. So when you're charging, and if you notice I have blue painter's tape because I also have a wireless WL20 set, so I don't want to confuse them. Really simple. If I wanted to charge this right now, I would put it into that mode. And in this case, I'm actually going to show you here with a Octane from Groove Gear. And what I have found with the Octane from Groove Gear, I can charge this unit 3 full times from dead without any issue. So if you're traveling, and you'll see, I don't know how well that's going to come up, but there's an orange light that comes up that shows you that it's charging. If this was dead, this would be showing you that it was charging also, but I just charged it recently. So pretty straightforward. This fits perfectly in my Groove Gear Stadium bag and both my club bag, and then the headphones just hang inside and charge on the thing. So pretty cool. This is the cable that came with the unit itself. But this is really easy. I'm going to put up on the screen a walkthrough on how to do this. It's simple. You go to the App Store, you download the app. Once the app is on there, you go ahead and you want to connect these first. These are going to connect as a MIDI device, even though I know they're not a MIDI device. And there's a button here. You're going to turn it on, and it's going to light up. You're going to hold it in. It's going to look for your phone and connect. Hopefully, I just didn't connect with my phone over there. That would suck, because I'm using that phone to record. And you're ready to go. Now, once it's done, you're going to go into iTunes or whatever app you want to use to listen to music. And you should be set. If you're not, you would just go into Bluetooth and select it as a regular audio set of headphones, and you're good to go. Now, the one thing some people have been talking about online has been the drift, that it drifts out of place because you're playing in a 3D environment. All you do is double tap these two buttons together, and it will recenter if you're having that issues. Now, I haven't had that issue. Like I said, I got these the last day of Winter NAMM. I've used them pretty heavy duty the last few weeks because I wanted to see how long the battery lasts. I wanted to see how long I could get them to crash and that kind of stuff. Not crash, but battery die. I can get a good 5 hours. It takes approximately 2 to 3 hours for a full charge. Like I said, with the Octane, I don't know where I just set that. With the Octane from Groove Gear, and this goes for any battery thing, I can charge this 3 full times with the actual transmitter itself. So pretty straightforward on that. I use this to listen to music. So if I'm traveling, I can use this on the plane, which is nice. They're not noise canceling, but they're pretty damn close. I can use it in a hotel. I don't have to worry about killing my phone because my phone can charge while I'm using this, which is really nice. And I can play with different sounds, and I can play along to my songs in an environment that's going to be real. Let's face it, if you're doing, I'll use the NAMM Performance. I don't play to a band live at NAMM because I can't afford to travel with a band. I play to a backing track. So the backing track is kicking up to me from a monitor. So I can take the mix in the room and simulate that so that when I get to the Boss stage or the Keeley stage or the Stone Tone stage or whatever stage that I'm going to that day, I have that feedback. I know what it's going to do. I know what it's going to feel like, and I've got it in my head. Plus, it's really fun. I will recommend this, and I'm going to do this in the video on the side that will be the screen capture recording. You want to turn the surround off on this when you're listening to music, unless you really like to, you want to trip out and have some fun, you can do that. The other cool part about this is you can take any guitar pedal and plug into it. So this would go to the output of your guitar pedal. You would run a cable from your input of your guitar pedal back to your guitar, and now you can play that pedal through your headphones, which is phenomenal. So bang for the buck, man. I gotta say, if you really add it up, I know $400 is a big nut, and it can seem overwhelming at that price point, but I really think it's worth the money. It's a lot of headphone for the money. So just from the audio side alone, I think it's worth the money, but then you get the app. Now, other downside of the app is you can't record sounds out. So it's not like you're going to have the ability to use this as an interface type unit or anything else. Whatever you're doing is purely in the headphones. And that's why I'm not playing anything. I'm not showing you any sounds because there's nothing to show you. I really don't do a rating type system on my reviews, but if I was going to do one, say out of 1 to 10, I would give this a 9. And the only thing that gives us a 9 and not a 10 is it doesn't come with a carry case. There's no carry case and there's no bag. And you can carry it and travel in the box. The box is actually pretty heavy duty. It took a pretty good blow from TSA. It was in my bag along with my pedal board, so that's kind of my fault. But you can travel with this if you wanted to in that inside a suitcase. It folds up really nice and small, so it's not too bad. Like I said, if you're familiar with Groove Gear bags or any bags that have a headphone hook, I just set it in there and do that. So there you go. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 for the Waza Air headphones. Thank you for stopping by the Tone Junkie Chronicles. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I don't know, all the stuff I'm supposed to say. But I just want to say thank you for stopping by and checking everything out. I hope all is well. I will see you all very soon. Look for the Scott Gaylor Trio out sometime before the summer. Love ya. Peace.